While I was going through my comics, and, taking this label off so that I can keep using this bag and board until I buy more bags and boards because I'm totally out. This is Web Weaver. And at first, I couldn't remember why on earth I had to have this particular comic because of the cover. Web Weaver is doing a dip. Web Weaver is one of the girls. Because it didn't really dawn on me until I took the label off the top. Yeah. Web Weaver is one of the girls. Yeah, because, excuse me, I had enough in the budget for cheap comics, but not quite enough for replenish my supplies. Because, I got those 2 boxes quite a while ago. So what I've been doing is, for the Midtown Comics, I've been taking the label off, so that way I don't have to rush to get a bag and board, because I generally use silver size bags and boards for my comics. These, I think, are current size. They're the size of the comic. But the ones I tend to buy are silver size comics because the Silver Age comics were bigger. So that would give it a little room so it's not bumped on the bottoms of the corners and things. But since I'm out of bags and boards, I'm going to keep them in the ones they came in. And of course, these are the ones that you can tape on there. But I'm not going to use this. I fold them under. I fold the label under. So that way, alright, it's not going to come out. And if I really felt like doing it, I would take this off and then rub the adhesive off. And then it becomes a regular bag and board. Not one that is stickable. But again, I don't feel like doing all of that work. Because it was a lot of work just to get those labels off. But. I have my glue gun for those labels that was really, really stubborn. And then I gently rub them off. Okay? Because no, it's all these comics, okay, some of them have not been outside this plastic. So I'm really, really careful about my comic books and how I want to store them and how I need to keep them in very good condition, for just because I don't like messed up comics. I'm pretty sure I told y'all the story when I was 12 that I got a box of comics from my brother who was in the armed forces in Korea. And that's what ignited my love of comic books. And then my mother, who did not share the joy in me reading like most other parents, she made me store my comics in the basement. And of course, that year was the fateful flooding. We had a nor'easter in Philly that year. And basements in all the row houses on our block was flooded, including my comics. Oh my goodness. I was aghast. I was inconsolable. Okay? And to this day, even though she's very disdainful about my comics, so you're still reading your little comics, okay? She does still feel a little bad about making me store them in the basement. And then the basement flooded and ruined every last one of them. Because then she realized, oh my God, the amount of money that I could have had I kept those comics from when I was 12. And I'm 52 years old. So yeah. Yeah. So now I'm going to put them all together, and then I will, of course, put them all away in my comics corner, which is growing by leaps and bounds, because I'm that much of a comic book nerd. And for my job on Monday, I gave a presentation on the Philadelphia Mint today. And then the interns loved it so much. And then we started talking about comics, because I told them in my opening line of my presentation, I collect comics and I collect coins. And we're going to talk about coins today. And they was like, nah, we want to talk about comics too. So I said, oh, well then let me put a presentation together and I'm going to wow them on Monday. Because I love talking about things I like with people who want to hear it, okay? I probably encouraged a couple of those interns to start collecting coins. Because, yeah, I had a presentation on the Mint, the U.S. Mint. It's 6 locations. And we also talked about the Maya Angelou quarter. Because, you know, I always got to bring it back to the black of things. The black of it all. So, yeah, I also put in a little black history. And I gave them Maya Angelou quarter. Where is my bag? Hold on. So, you know, after my little presentation. Okay. You have to forgive the wind because it's hot. I got fans. So, yeah. And I did the presentation on the Maya Angelou quarter. Because, you know, when I do presentations, honey, I do presentations. I even had a worksheet for them to fill out. But it was worth it to them in the end because they learned a lot of different things about the U.S. Mint and about the Maya Angelou quarter. And I was able to give each of the interns the actual quarter. Uncirculated from the Philadelphia Mint. Because, yes, we have a mint right here in Philadelphia. And that's the largest mint in the U.S. Mint branches. So, yeah. I just wish I could have taken them on a tour, but, you know, they suspended tours, you know, but first because of COVID and then because of that foolishness with that orange felon. I have to remember not to say his name. I don't even really want to say his president designate number. But, yeah, so they suspended the tours, so we couldn't actually go into the Mint to look at how they press coins and things. But I gave them a pretty good approximation of it, you know, and what to do. And like I said, and gave them an uncirculated coin. This coin hasn't even touched the air. It went straight into this bag and straight to me when I bought them. So it's really cool. I love this stuff. I love doing presentations. It's the administrator in me, and it makes me happy. And then, of course, the research hog in me also loves to do that because I probably could have made the presentation a little bit longer, but I didn't think I needed to. I wanted to give them just enough so that they would know, they would understand what I'm talking about, and then go see about it themselves because I had them pull their phones out for research because, you know, our leader, she's always like, put that phones away. But no, I made this presentation in mind for them to use their phones. So, yeah, and learn how to research. Because, yeah, see, I had them do these. So, yeah. You want me to make presentations? I can make a presentation about almost anything. Because I had fun researching and learning about this stuff. And then, of course, tying it back to black people. Because, yeah, all the interns are black. So, we have to give our children, you know, reasons to be proud of their blackness. Okay? Because, yeah, heck, one day, you might be featured on a coin from the U.S. Mint. All right, great day. I just had to come back and say some things.